Welcome everyone to our little tour of Pineridge Mars Base. And this is of course the prototype base that will be used to test the feasibility of this home structure. Now while this one was built here on Earth, we will of course use the same materials and the like for the one that we build on Mars. Now of course we do have to worry about some things in going to Mars, and that would of course be the much thinner atmosphere that you have there and the lack of oxygen in their atmosphere. But if we go inside, we have our little airlock here where we could add the oxygen so that you could go in and out without any trouble. Now, of course, if you wish to go outside, I highly recommend that you do that in a special spacesuit so that you will be able to breathe. Now, if we go inside here, we have our upper part of the area. You have here your dome where you will be able to gain all the sunlight you need in order to help to grow your crops, because you will be able to have something to eat while you're on the red planet for a long period of time. And of course, we do have a nice grassy area so that you can sit on the lawn and relax and look up. Now, please note that the walls are black for a reason, and that is to accumulate as much heat as possible from the weak rays of the sunlight, since Mars is not exactly known for its strong sun. We do also have artificial lighting in here in order to supplement this so that we will be able to keep our vegetables growing as readily as possible. Now let's head downstairs. When we go downstairs, you can see the various amenities we have here. We of course have the bedroom, each with your own personal little chest of items where you could keep your personal belongings. We also have, of course, some spiders here. These spiders are to help against insect control that you have at various times through here, because it appears that no matter how hard you try, some flies try to hitch a ride on board. We also have a few water patches. These smaller ones act as wells in order to keep you thirsty, and if you needed to take a swim, we also have this nice pool where you could relax. Now, no space base is complete without its own sound system, because we all know that if you're way out millions and millions of miles away from the Earth, you would like to be able to hear something so that you will not get completely bored while you are off duty. Now, when you're on duty, you will of course need a control center. And here's the control center right here, where we have every control that you will need in order to activate and deactivate the various scientific instruments, so that we could collect as much data as possible about the red planet. And thank you then for coming to see our little tour of the Pineridge Mars base. This is of course just a prototype, because I could just walk out here without a spacesuit and still be able to breathe. But that's not a luxury that the brave personnel who are heading to Mars will be able to do. And that concludes my little tour of the Pineridge Mars base, and I hope that someday we will be able to see it in action with some video sent to us from the red planet. But until this time, we'll have to do with this little tour. Until next time, this is Piney Needles reminding you to build responsibly.